everyone, this is your favorite Murtad live once again. And today we have a very good topic. Thanks to um, our countries who have this woman right kind of a day that happened yesterday. So I'm gonna talk about it a little bit uh, because Pakistan apparently had a huge woman march as well. And we are going to talk about that for sure. In the meantime, welcome everyone. Repent, Dragana Daenerys, Debit, uh, Zach, and everyone over here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I scheduled this much earlier today, thinking that things will be, a lot of people will be able to come here early. This is a poster. This is a poster which is now circulating on Facebook. It's one of the poster in a city in Pakistan during the Women March. I don't think that somebody actually held that poster because I can see it's on a cloth, and I have done the translation as accurate as it could be. And it says, "I was 9, he was 50." 53, but maybe they tried to make it in a tone of a poetry. मुझे चुप करवा दिया गया. My voice was blocked. I was stopped. My lips were sealed. और इसकी आवाज आज भी मस्जिद में गूंजती है. And his voice still echoes in every mosque. So I hope everyone knows who this poster is talking. Juliet, welcome. God bless you. CD, welcome. Repent. Thank you. God bless everyone. So I think everyone knows the poster is talking about Aisha at the age of 9, married with Muhammad at the age of 50, when the marriage was consummated. Exactly, Hussein. Like I said before, Hussein, I think this poster was created to make it sound poetic, because if you read it in Urdu, 50 will sound poetic and link with 9. मैं 9 साल की थी, वो 50 साल का था, मुझे चुप करवा दिया गया और इसकी आवाज आज भी मस्जिद में गूंजती है. So it's more of a poetic way of saying it. So that's why they kind of ate 4 years. But it doesn't make any difference if they ate 4 years. Still 50 versus 9. And Women's Day, this poster is going around in Facebook, Urdu poster. I want to read the comments. I would like to read the comments which goes under this poster first, before I will show you other posters of this Women's March in Pakistan. So let me just go there. All right, so I hope you can see my screen now. This is the poster on Facebook. So now anyone under the age of 18, this is the time for you to leave, because now I'm going to translate certain things that might not be good for younger audience. If you are listening to this video stream on loudspeaker or speaker of your phone and you have kids around, now is the time to wear your headphones. I hope I have given you enough time to do all that. Okay, now, yes, Rafael, you can stay. Okay, the first comment. बगैरत नस्ल के कुत्ते खबीस. बेगैरत. shameless, nasal, lineage, history, family, dogs, khabis. Think of any bad word. That's the first comment. Under the poster, this is the first comment. Let me read the other comment. पता नहीं ये पोस्टर किस हराम की पैदावार ने लगा के इतनी बड़ी गुस्ताखी की है. Do not know which bastard son of some lineage put this poster on it and did such a huge blasphemy. Okay, let me read another one. अजाब इलाही का नजूल हो ऐसे लोगों पर जो ऐसी बात धड़ल्ले से कर गए हैं. May the curse of God be upon the people who said such a thing with such openness. और लानत हमारी जहालत पे के जो ऐसी बात को सोशल मीडिया की जीनत बना रहा है. And curse be upon our jahalat, our illiteracy, that we are letting this kind of a thing on social media. Okay, yeah, I'm translating. Let's read another one. ये किसी काफर की मजाल है. This is a doing of some काफिर. एम बंदा ऐसी जुरत ही नहीं कर सकता. नो नॉर्मल पर्सन कैन डू सच ए थिंग. ये प्लैंड मैनर से इस्लाम और पैगंबर इस्लाम के बारे प्रोपेगेंडा है. दिस इज अ प्रोपेगेंडा, planned propaganda against Islam and the Prophet of Islam. So this planned propaganda actually started from Sahih al-Bukhari, Sahih al-Muslim. So Imam Bukhari, Imam Muslim, Sunan ibn Majah, Sunan ibn Dawood, Tibri, they all started this planned propaganda if Muhammad never did that. But that's what they are saying, man. Yes, Chaos Hunter, I know you can actually translate it much better. I'm translating it G-rated, you know. I'm trying to translate G-rated. Imagine still the G-rated translation is still so bad. So imagine that. And yes, Hussein, yeah, Aisha too. Let's read another one. इन आंखों ने ये वक्त भी देखना था. My eyes were supposed to see this kind of a time as well. रियासत मदीना में वली मदीना से इतनी भयानक गुस्ताखी. In the holy city of Medina, to the people of Medina, such a blasphemy that I had to see from my own eyes. Like imagine this guy's agony right now. This guy is agonized. He is like, what? Oh God, Mehmed Rayan, but he come up live. I'll show you who did this blasphemy to begin with. But this next comment is very good. So it says, Neem Hakim Khatra Jan, Neem Mullah Khatra Iman. Partial doctor is dangerous for life and partial imam is dangerous for religion. इस वक्त के बड़े बड़े कुफार ने भी हजूर की शादी अम्मा आयशा के साथ जब हो रही थी तनकीद का निशाना नहीं बनाया, तो आप कौन होते हैं? When when the biggest kuffar of that time did not create an issue on getting married, on the marriage of Muhammad with Mother Aisha, Amma Aisha, Mother Aisha, who the hell are you to raise a finger? Interesting, right? Like Muhammad allowed anybody to live after he did blasphemy on Muhammad. I think I have done a couple of live streams on that already and showed. But anyhow, forget that part. Let's read next. हजरत मोहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने तो अपनी पहली शादी भी अपनी उम्र से बड़ी हजरत खतीजा रजी अल्लाह अन्हा से की. सो प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम, अल्लाह प्रे अपॉन मोहम्मद, ने तो पहली शादी that he did his first marriage with Khatija रजी अल्लाह anha, who was much elder than him. So, by the way, Mr. Bashir Ahmad Dawar, that marriage with Hazrat Khatija was a business contract. Muhammad was an employee. He was an employee, a नौकर. Muhammad नौकर था खतीजा का. Muhammad नौकर था खतीजा का. He was a servant of Khadija. And then he married Khatija for money. In America, we call it, oh, thank you, Mr. Hussain. We call it gold digger. So that was the marriage with Khatija. Okay. Yes, Siri. He was a servant of Khatija. Okay, let's see next what he says. आप स्वाद सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम बेसिकली हमारी तरह नफ्स नहीं रखते थे. वो अपने नफ्स का नहीं मानते थे, बल्कि नफ्स इनका आलम था. वल्लाह, what a statement. What a statement, man. Bashir Ahmad, come, I'll show you something, brother. He said, our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was not, did not have a nafs like our nafs. Hey Hussein, give me the translation of nafs, man. Nafs. Nafs is inner something. Let me see if Google can translate that to me. Hold on, I need to find the right translation. Nafs. Mine. Mine. Sometimes these translations gets me into a problem. What is nafs? Yeah, I'm inner something, inner something. Hold on, guys. Let me get you the right word. Nafs is inner soul. Yes, inner self, inner lust. Thank you, guys. See, you guys know English, Urdu better than me. Seems like it. So, Muhammad doesn't have the inner self, inner psyche, inner pearls, inner desires, inner ego, just like everyone else, but rather the nafs was a slave of Muhammad. So when he said all that, the only thing that I realized, or my memory jogged my memory, and I was like, this Muhammad, were we was having a ding dong with 11 of his wives in one night? Where did his nafs went off at that time? When he was doing the ding dong with 11 wives in one night. Okay, forget that. Okay, forget even that. Uh, where did his nafs go when Aisha said that when she was going through menstruation cycles, and he would put Muhammad, he means Muhammad, would put an azal, a piece of small cloth around her uh, uh, sorry girls, around her vaginal part, I'm sorry, and then play with her in the bathroom while taking a bath because she was going through menstruation cycle. Where did the nafs of Muhammad go at that particular time? Like, this guy has to come up and show me and prove me that all these things which are written in Sahih al-Muslim, Sahih al-Bukhari are absolutely wrong. Kuffar wrote it and it's a lie. I'll show all of these hadiths to you, but let's just carry on with that. हजरत मोहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने फकत दीन की खातर शादी की. So the next statement is Muhammad only married for the Deenul Islam, for the religion of Islam. Like, tell me, how does the marriage and religion comes into play, except for the ding dong? Like, why does Muhammad has to marry a 9 years old girl, sorry, a 6 years old girl, and consume the marriage? I mean, perform the ding dong at the age of 9 when he himself was 33 to 34 years old. How does that promotes deen, religion? I mean, any Muslim over here who can explain that sentence to me? Ali Raza and his team of players, can you guys tell me that? Uh, yeah, somebody has to send me the doorbell sound back. Right now, I just have this. All right, so coming back from there, because the only living being who would do these kind of things, you just heard the voice. Okay, कौन जानता है आप में से कि अम्मा आयशा रजी अल्लाह अनहा से कितनी अहदीस मकतूल हैं, मनकूल हैं? How many of you know that how many ahadith are referred through Aisha? Okay, perfect. I know you have like 40-50% of the ahadith coming from Aisha, but I also know that you guys reject so many ahadith of Aisha. When Aisha would his send the men to his sister for suckling of the breast because her breast was not mature enough to be suckled, so that that guy could come into the house of Aisha. Do you accept that? Any adult who would want to come into your house, that your wife and mother has to give suckling to that person if you and your father or your brother is not in the home? Do you accept that hadith, Mr. Bashir Ahmad Darwar? Okay, let's see what else he says. He says, ये मुझ जैसे दीनी इल्म से महरूम बंदे के दलाइल हैं. These are the reference of the people who doesn't know religion. उलमाए अकराम इसके बारे में और भी बेहतर समझा सकते हैं. The scholars of Islam will explain even further why Muhammad married that. अल्लाह जिसे हदायत करता है इसका सीना इस्लाम के लिए खोल देता है. अल्लाह हमें हदायत की रोशनी नसीब फरमाए. May Allah give the hadayah to everyone, because whoever Allah give hadayah, Allah opens his chest for the Deen Islam. Man, seriously speaking, this kind of a religion, thankfully I'm out of it, man. Thankfully I'm out of it. Let's go. I think this guy is a non-Muslim, probably. He is probably, because he said historical true historical true information. Okay, now the last comment is very, very important. Very, very important. It says, we appeal to the Punjab police. We appeal to Punjab police that they will start lathi charge on the Aurat March. Lathi charge. Lathi charge means beating with the sticks. You know, police have long sticks. What do you call police sticks? And when the riot, when the peaceful protest become a riot. They have huge shields and they have a huge stick on one hand, and they start beating the woman, right? So this guy, the Dalawar Khalki Suleiman Khalil, is saying that we appeal the Punjab police that when the Aurat march, when the woman march, when the march of women will come up, police should start beating the woman so that the women should come to understanding that they are equal to men. So this is how they should know that they are equal to men, because they are getting beaten by the police. Imagine that. So the lover is actually against the woman march whatsoever, full stop. This, from just one post, few comments, you realize the basic nature of our Eastern brothers and sisters in Islam, in humanity, brothers and sisters in humanity who accept the religion Islam. This is the basic reality. Let me show you another comment. I think there are a lot of hadiths and Quran verses which I think today we shouldn't go there. Uh, I thought that I will show you a comment and then I will go to Quran and Hadith. But like I've done Quran and Hadith so many times. Today, let me just show you more. You need to see first. And then tomorrow I will do a whole stream of women rights and I will show each and everything over there. Today, just watch and cry. Just watch and cry. Check this out. The statement is, if I will ask you to write a placard for Women March, what will you write? Okay. If I ask you to write a placard for Women March, what will you write? Okay. Umar Shafiq replied, and Umar Shafiq said, may Allah bless him and give him peace. He said, women received all his rights when Quran stated Suratun Nisa. And he said, end of debate. When Quran gave Suratun Nisa, which is chapter number 4 of Quran, that is when women received all their rights. Imagine that. And if you read Suratun Nisa, this surah has, I don't know, maybe 80, 90 verses. Okay. And if you read this surah, you will realize that this surah removed any right that a Muslimah would ever have, any whatsoever. It has a, like, it removes any right whatsoever. You can even beat the woman. That is the surah Umar Shafiq wants you to go and say, this gives all the right to the woman. I can go to that surah verse by verse and you will die crying. Woman, according to this surah of Islam, woman has no rights. Let me give you some basic qualities of this surah, and we can go to this surah maybe tomorrow. Let me give you some basic understanding of this surah. The basic understanding of this surah is, she could be married when she is still a child. She is to obey her husband at all cost. She should be ready for sex whenever the husband calls her for, but that's in surah chapter number 2, not in 4, but it's there in Quran. Husband can have 4 wives and can have as many slave girls for sex as he wants to, but she can only have only one husband. Husband will marry, husband will have many huris in the heaven. She has to cover herself fully no matter what. Her witness is half, her portion in the father's inheritance is half. She's an object of sin. She's inferior in intelligence and religion. She's inferior in religion, and so on and so forth. Uh, Evu, actually, Muhammad actually compared women with slaves. Muhammad's hadith is when you buy a camel or marry a woman, place a hand on the woman or on the camel and say the following prayer. The following prayer is, "Oh Allah, protect me from the evil in her slash him," depending if it was a camel or a woman or a male camel, and etc. etc. So, dude, Evu, slave, probably, yeah, yeah, and yes, Muhammad compared women with dogs as well. That if a black dog passes in front of you when you are offering prayer, or a woman passes in front of you if you are praying, you must your your prayer is nullified. So yes, uh, Evu is saying WTF? Like you don't know that? Okay. Mine. Really? Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Let's just do that. I think I think this hadith will be the hadith of the day. Uh, Hadith of the day, guys, because I received WTF on that. So hadith of the day. Babul Nikah Sunan Ibn Daud. If one of you If one of you marries a woman or buys a slave, he should say, "Oh Allah, I ask you for the good in her, in the disposition you have given her. I take refuge you from the evil in her and in the disposition you have given her." When he buys a camel, he should take hold of a top of his hump and say the same kind of thing. Uh, what are you supposed to do? When you marries a woman or buy a slave or buy a camel, you have to recite what? "Oh Allah, I ask you for the good in her and in the disposition you given her. I take refuge in the form in from you from the evil in her and the disposition you have given her." Oh, Eva, don't be sorry, sister or brother. Probably it should be sister because of the name, sounding name. But yeah, yeah, sister. Yes, I saw that. So I was like, let's just take this hadith of the day. Sunnah Abi Dawud 2160. Let me share that with everyone. Uh, Sister, whenever I say something, I have the evidence to say it. All right. But like today, I'm just exposing some things. So now, in the Pakistan, there are two types of areas. There is one area which is developed area where you have yes, and a woman are properties in Islam. I can fully explain that any day of the day, any day of the time. Hmm. Check this out. So once again, there are some areas which are culturally out of Islam. Let me just put it this way. They have they are rich people, they are going abroad, they visit abroad, they are Muslim by name only. So these I'm going to show you. Come on, don't be sorry, Ivu. Because of you, some people uh, understood. Don't be sorry. Some people understood what I was saying with the reference. No. Men has to cover themselves, buddy. Aaron, uh, every inch of their body while outside. No. So the satar of men is from the belly button to the knee, ankle is, which one is knee and which one is ankle? Ankle is down, knee is in the middle. Yes, knee. So from the belly button to the knee, that's the satar of a man. So he can have the shin and the feet naked. He can have the breast and the top, everything naked. The only satar which is required as a Muslim man is from the belly button to the knee. That's it. Uh, that's it. Yep, not ankle, knee, the middle part. Yeah, what happened to me? I don't even know what knee is. Yeah, I'm talking about knee, CD, not ankle. Knee, not ankle. Oh, woman has to cover their faces, their everything. But like, let's check this out. This woman is one of the poor Sharia women where Islam is not that Islamicized. Okay, this is like probably Islamabad or good place of Karachi or high-end place of Lahore or high-end place of Multan. So like 4 or 5 major cities in Pakistan, you would have some high-end places where you can dress like a foreigner and nobody will actually. Anyhow, so she says, I like this post a lot. She says, मुझे हया सिखाने से पहले अपनी search history देखो. And she said, before you tell me how to cover myself, and you should first go and check your search history on the web. You see what happened? Like she said, before you show me my moralities and my haya, go check your search history on your web browser. Yes, forestry, high class society. Yep, you got it right. So let's look at some of the high class society girls and see how they try. No, before going to high class, I want to show you another high class. This is very, very high class, guys. Like there's a level of high class over here. Let me stop sharing this. Let me show you a what high class is. Woman kills woman, 18 plus. Okay, check this out. Let me see. Okay.
ये औरत मार्च क्या आप मर्दों के खिलाफ करते हैं? मेरा नहीं ख्याल. ना दीन ना दुनिया हमें मर्दों के खिलाफ औरत मार्च करने की परमिशन देती है. अगर आपने औरत मार्च.
So she said, you want to do women march against men? Neither religion nor society gives us the permission to do women march against men. Uh, duh? Really? Like, look at her attire and everything. Quite Muslima. Um, and she is now representing Muslim women. And she's saying, do not do women march to ask for your rights. Check further.
मार्च करनी है तो औरत के खिलाफ करें.
If you want to do Aurat march, if you want to do woman march, then do a woman march against women. Why?
आप देखें कि औरत औरत की सबसे बड़ी दुश्मन है.
Because woman is the biggest enemy of woman. And I can see that. We all can see that. Mr. Woman, you are the biggest enemy of the woman. These women like you are the biggest enemy of women. You crazy, insane woman. Don't you understand what you are saying and doing? Man, you know, I don't know. These women who try to defend Islam, I don't know whether they sell their brain to somebody or they actually don't even I'm out of words, you know. I just lost all my words. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Like, she is a woman. She should be advocate for women. And she's saying women should go out on the street against women. Why? Let's listen to her.
जब भी आप न्यूज पढ़ते हैं तो ज्यादातर बहुओं पर कौन जुल्म करता है? सासें। सास पे कौन जुल्म करता है? बहू।
Who, if you look at the news, who oppresses the sister-in-law? The mother-in-law. Who oppresses mother-in-law? The sister-in-law. So they should actually do a woman march against women. What? So who, man, ugh, ugh, idiots. There's like idioticity has no limit whatsoever. Okay, let me move forward. I don't think we have to listen to all that. Check this out.
मन है, मर्द तो हमेशा औरत का सहारा बनता है।
The man is always a support of woman. That's what she said. Where did my video go?
अब जैसे लोग इस्लामिक पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से कहते हैं,
She said men are always supporting women. And look, if we look according to the Islamic point of view,
कि जी हमारे दीन के अंदर तो औरतों के हकूक ही नहीं, अस्तगफिर,
that our religion has no rights for women. And then she goes, astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. Look at that again. Look at that. Sorry. And she said, according to Islamic point of view, when people say there are no rights of women, now look at her.
के अंदर तो औरतों के हकूक ही नहीं, अस्तगफिरुल्लाह, नाउजुबिल्लाह।
Nauzubillah, God forbid, astaghfirullah, nauzubillah, la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Who says there are no rights? There are no rights for women in Islam. Astaghfirullah, la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Oh Bibi, when did you read Quran to know what kind of rights do you have? You stupid idiot. You actually don't have the right that you could come up live like this, uncovered your face, uncovered hands, and state a single thing to everyone. According to Islam, you are a liar. See? I think she sold his, yeah, Nahu, yeah. Haniul, yeah.
कि जवाब में जो लोग मिसालें देते हैं वो भी बड़ी अजीब सी हैं। आज मैं
Okay, I think that's all about it for her. Let's go to this lady. There's another lady. Check this out. Leave that her. She's done. Check this out. I like this lady, by the way. She has good comments. Check her out. Okay.
इश्यूज जो है वो औरतों को ज्यादा फेस करने होते हैं।
Woman has to face a lot of issues. She actually describes the right points. Listen very carefully.
आप लोग स्ट्रीट्स में बाहर निकल सकते हैं ना आराम से।
She says to the man, can you guys easily get out on the streets?
जब चाहे जिस मर्जी हम लोग
Whenever, wherever, you guys can come out. We cannot.
नहीं निकल सकते, हमारी पाबंदियां होती है।
We have restrictions. We cannot go out in the streets any day like you men can do.
मेरे भाई रात के 3 बजे आ सकते हैं, मेरी अम्मा इतनी परेशान नहीं।
My brothers can come back home at 3 a.m. and my mother will not even feel tense.
मेरा ट्रैवल करना रात के 10-11 बजे मेरी अम्मा परेशान होगी।
Me cannot even travel at 10 p.m. whereas my brother can come back at home at 3 a.m. and nobody will care.
आप मोटरवे इंसिडेंट के बाद कितने लड़कों ने पेपरमेंट लिया होगा या फिर टेजर्स लिए होंगे?
How many people would have bought peppermint spray or tasers after the incident of motorway? Do you know what motorway incident is? Okay, so motorway incident was that a woman coming from abroad, she knew how to drive. She took her children and she was driving through highway. Motorway is highway. Okay, so she was driving through highway. Midway or somewhere, she had a flat tire. She stopped the car on a motorway, on a highway, on the side of the highway. Some people came, they dragged her out of the car, gang raped her in front of her kids. In front of her kids sitting in the car, they gang raped her. In front of her kids. Yes. And when this information came into news, the police representative replied, who told that lady to go out in the night driving alone without a man at night? That was the reply of the police representative. And this lady over here, she said, how many men bought pepper sprays or tasers after that incident? But if you see, so many women after that bought tasers and pepper spray in Pakistan. The woman who can drive to motorway or who knows how to drive, so they bought these things so that at night they can protect themselves if required be. So that's what she was asking, and that's what she was saying to this man, because this man idiotically, he asked her, why are you marching for women? Nobody march for men. Pakistan is a culture of man. This man has so much power and he knows that, yet he's coming here one day out of 365 days when women are allowed to come out for a march. And this stupid idiot beard faced man came and asked this lady, why are you only marching for women? And this is what the reply was.
नहीं लिए ना, लड़कियों ने लिए.
You didn't buy it, na, but girls did.
मोटरवे इंसिडेंट के बाद कितनी माओ ने अपनी बेटियों को बैठा के समझाया कि प्लीज करीब ना लेना. ये
After the motorway incident, how many women, how many mothers actually told their daughters, do not go using a taxi?
चीजों की हम बात करते हैं, हम पेट्रियार्की के पूरी हम बात करते हैं, हम लोग मर्दों के खिलाफ नहीं है.
She is saying we are not against women. We are not against men. Okay, we are not against men.
हम ये नहीं कह रहे कि मर्द बेहतर है और हम ये भी नहीं कह रहे औरतें बेहतर है.
We are not saying that women are good. We are not saying men are good. We are only
हम ये
asking.
नहीं कह रहे कि मर्द के इश्यूज है नहीं, हम ये नहीं कह रहे
We are not saying men do not have issues
औरत के इश्यूज नहीं, हम कह रहे
and women do not have. Women have issues.
हैं कि भाई सोसाइटी इज मेस्ड अप.
We are saying the society is messed up. Very excellent, excellent response. Excellent response. Hey, inshallah. Who's inshallah? Who's inshallah? And what is inshallah saying? Inshallah, do you have anything to provide any rebuttal over here? If not, then why are you doing left, right? Okay. Anyhow, inshallah. Watch and listen for now. I will look into the questions later. Right now, I am working on the stream. So let me stay here for now. We'll talk to you later in a bit. Okay? Stay here. I will give you enough time to speak. All right, let's go.
दोनों को इंसानों की तरह ट्रीट करो.
Yeah, treat everyone like human beings. That's what she said. That's what she said. She said, treat them like human beings. All right. So this is part of Women March in Pakistan. Okay. Now let me. Hey, what's happening in my chat? Something is happening, guys. Stay on the topic. Forget whatever XYZ is saying right now. Right now, I've not opened for questions. So let me just go through some of these things. Then I will open for questions. Then I'll give the answers wherever somebody wants to ask. Okay, let's check this out. This is another nice poster. This lady is saying, "My body is not your battleground. My body is not your battleground." Because you know what Allah said? Your women are your tilth. So go to them whenever you want. You know, Islam actually allows marital rape. Do you know that? Islam allows marital rape. You know how? Because Muhammad said, if a woman will not go to his husband when the husband calls her for sex, angels will curse her all night till morning. Uh, Tilth is the ground where you put seed so that the seed will come out as a plant. Chaos Hunter. So it's your tilth. So just go in, do the bang bang whenever you want to. Feel to plow. And Muhammad said, if the woman will not say yes to the person right there and then, she will be cursed by the angels. So Allah will appoint certain angels who will just curse her all night long. And that's marital rape. That's what Islam preaches. And I'm not saying that. That's Muhammad. So if anybody disagrees with me, they should call it, give a phone line to Muhammad directly, ask him why he said such a thing. Crazy, right? And that is why this woman has a sign called do not rape. Do not rape or do not get raped. It's not about getting raped. Because in Islam, they say that if you are not wearing the right amount of clothes, you are calling for rape. So these women are getting raped because they are asking for rape. So the poster is saying get, and they cross the gap get, and they said do not rape instead of do not get raped. Because if you have less clothes, so because the Quran, the verse of Quran says, "O woman, cover yourself so that you won't get molested." That is the verse of Quran. It says to the woman, "O woman, cover yourself so that you won't be molested." What can we do now? What can we do? Okay. Quran chapter number 33, verse number 59. Quran 33:59. Okay. Why there are so many translations open? Let's just open Sahih International for now. Where are they? O Prophet, tell your wives, the daughter, to draw close. This is Bihtal. Okay, yes, this is Sahih International. Easy. The daughter and the woman of the believer to bring down themselves their garments. This is more suitable that they will not be abused, so that they won't get abused. Some translation will say molested. Some translation will say abused, not annoyed. That's the wrong translation. That's the wrong translation. Okay, harmed.
يؤذين
where it says harmed, abused, molested. Okay, so you have to, the woman in Islam has to cover themselves, not by choice, but because Allah said so. Because if you are not covered, they will be harmed, they will be molested, they will be annoyed. Take any translation, it doesn't matter. And then these women, some of these women say, hey, Islam gave so many rights to women in Islam. It is the most easiest translation system. It's the most easiest translation. Like look at Pechtal Khan, how it speaks. O Prophet, tell thy wives and thy daughters and the women of the believers. Like it's old English. Sahih International is new English. All of the translations have issues. They try to hide, but whatever. So marital rape. Now this is a good poster because there are so many men who comes into these women wars. Hey, we are here to support women. We are here to support women. And I love this woman who had this poster. This poster is for these kind of men. Hey, this poster says, look at the poster, you idiot, not me. That's what this poster is saying. Poster ko dekho, mujhe nahi. Look at the poster, not me. Because a lot of people, a lot of men goes to these kind of woman march to enjoy the woman because they know that they will find liberal women which are not fully covered in these kind of marches. So they go there and the term is used pundi. They go there for pundi, okay, to tease these girls, women, ladies. And I love this poster that this lady is holding, and she says, look at the posters, you idiots, not me. So last year, women in Pakistan actually started a slogan, my body, my choice. My body, my choice. They started a slogan, it's my body, it's my choice. But you know what happened? Everyone in Pakistan started a campaign that this poster is so derogatory, so wrong. They want to these women wants to sell their body or do what or do that, and the woman said, come on, we are not saying that. We are saying that it is our body. If we wear something, how we wear something, it is our choice, not your choice. But you guys took it wrong and in a derogatory way, and you have started a campaign against it. So this year they created another poster and they said, my body, your choice. Are you happy now? I love this poster. My body, your choice. Are you happy now? So imagine last year they had this poster. Meri body, Meri choice. My body, my choice. And because of the retaliation from everyone in Pakistan, they finally created this year. My body, your choice. Are you happy now? Yes, CT. This is a sarcastic, but it shows how snubbed women are in Pakistan. How snubbed these women are, right? Let me show you another one because this is my favorite one because I know as guys, as a woman in, like, how many women do I have? I think I have many women over here watching, listening. If you are sitting on a chair or on a stool in a foreign country, do you have any, do you think before sitting that you have to sit in a right way? Because if you do not sit in a right way, your I am so sorry to use this word, your virginity might get corrupted. This is the nicest way I can say it. I'm sorry about that. So in Pakistan, you cannot sit with an open legs. There are multiple issues with that. Your hymen can get corrupted, number one. Number two, your your private part is exposed to air, even though that there are clothes in front of it. So there are some issues with that. There are so many mythological issues sitting in this posture. Ruptured, yes. Standard narrative, ruptured, yes. Yeah, instead of corrupt, ruptured. My bad. Thanks for ruptured. So because of the sitting, that hymen can get ruptured. Now this poster is saying लो बैठ गई सही है. Now I am sitting the way I want to. Is it okay? That and this poster got so much criticism. This poster got so much criticism. Check the criticism. And this is the criticism on the media. And it says, come on, let me zoom. Yes. औरत के हकूक या कपड़े उतारने की आजादी. So it says, is this liberal? So let me just do the exact translation. A removal of clothes or protection of a woman. इस्लामी मुल्क में नंगापन इतने गंदे और फहाश पोस्टर. In a Muslim country, this nakedness in a Muslim country, such dirty and fahash poster. Fahash means pornographic posters. This is the one in blue background, white statement saying, in an Islamic country, such nakedness, such dirty and pornographic posters. This lady with a dupatta on her neck, nothing exposed, sitting in a posture with legs open, with all clothes, is nakedness, dirty, and pornographic. You see what's happening here? And then it says, this liberal media doesn't show this. Man, this is like, I don't know where they think before stating these things. God help me. God help me, man. God help me. Okay, one last poster to show. Then I will open for Q&A. Okay, so this poster. Only Islam give rights to women. And look at the lady holding this poster. Look at the lady who's holding this poster, and the poster says, only Islam gives rights to women. Man, dung. Another one. Dong. Only Islam gives rights to women. Awesome. And look at the lady who's holding the poster. Like, look at her. Look at her. Look at the lady next to her. Look at the lady in front of her. Look at the lady this. Look at the lady here. Look at the lady here. So this particular march, this area is probably from not the other kind of area. Like I told you, there are Porsche areas and there are non-Porsche areas, there are liberal areas, there are not liberal areas. This is like look at all the women around here in this march, in this part of the march. It's like a only Islam give rights to women. Mine. Ah, man, I'm amazed. I am literally amazed. Let me show you something. I want to now there is no poster, but I want to show you the rights. This I can show you this hadith in sunnah.com, but I want to show you this. You know, you have seen certain times women do not shake hand with men in the media as well, especially when you see not two groups, buddy, not two groups. Rallies. There are rallies in Pakistan that comes out from different part of the city because cities are pretty huge. They are not small. So it's not one single rally. It's rallies in different parts. Number one. Number two, it's rallies in different cities. It's rallies. So women from one rally, the other rally, the third rally, they all will combine in a central location eventually. But like when they are in their own group, they are coming to that rally. So yes, so and then the smaller cities, you will see these kind of women as well, mostly. Okay, so coming back, what is this? Yes, Marian. So check this out. You know, women cannot even shake hand with men. You know why? Let's read the hadith. Rasulullah SAW said, "It is better for a man that a steel nail be driven through the center of his head rather than if he touches the palm of a strange woman." Rasulullah SAW said, "It is better for a man that a steel nail be driven through the center of his head rather than if he touches the palm of a strange woman." Answer from the Imam Mufti Hussain gives the answer, student of Darul Iftah. It says, the hadith in question is a narration of XYZ who narrated that Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, "It is better for an iron rod, nail, needle, etc., iron rod, to be driven into the head of a man than for him to touch a woman who is not permissible for him." The hadith is narrated by the great Hafiz of Hadith Al-Tibrani in his Al-Mujan Al-Kabir, etc., by etc. This narration has been classified as Sahih by etc., and etc., and etc. So take it, if you shake a hand, if you are a Muslim and you shake hand with another woman, whether she is Muslima or non-Muslima, you touch her palm, hand, it is worse than putting a nail or an iron rod driven through the head of the man. Awesome, right? It's chicken hadith, right? Oh my goodness, like that is just crazy. That is, and then they say Islam gave so many rights to women. Islam gave so many rights to women. Okay, is inshallah or mashallah or whatever that was. If he's here, he can throw the question. Anybody else has a question now? Let me take the few questions before I close. And there is something saying, you can't touch her hands but rape her. It is okay. Kind of. Yeah. Because the one who can touch her without thinking of nail going to his head, he can definitely rape her without thinking of nails going into the head. So yeah. Oh, that is a special provision for Prophet Muhammad only. Only Prophet Muhammad, because he has the control over his nafs like no other. So only Muhammad can have the ding dog with any woman who gives herself to Muhammad. That's a special privilege that Allah gave to Muhammad. So my brother Debit, don't don't go there, buddy. Don't go there. Because it's a privilege given to Prophet Muhammad, Prophet of Islam. Online reference to what? I was showing Islam Q&A. It was an Islam Q&A site where people ask question to muftis. If you're asking for that, let me give it to you. There you go. The link is in the live chat. It's Islam Q&A. All right. Anyone else? Can women buy guns in Pakistan? Like, quite frankly, I have never asked because, like, seriously, the woman who is like a puppet of a man in Pakistan, you can beat her and do everything. Like, I think just 2 years ago, you have a law that if a woman is being beaten so badly, she can call police and police will come and take the husband away if she is beaten so badly that her life is in danger. Otherwise, like previously, it wasn't there. Like, you can't even call police. So now, because of the world and the new world order and everything, you have these kind of things, and it's still in the major cities, in the villages or anything like that. The woman gets beaten every day in Pakistan. That's like not even a choice. Like, it's you're born as a woman. Come on, get ready for beaten up. That's just, yeah, it's just there. I don't know, maybe. I have no idea. Maybe I didn't ask all the women, are you Christian or Muslim, because you know, uh, in Christian women in Pakistan will also wear dupatta and hijab if they are in the lower society, if they are in a, so like you won't even tell the difference whether they're Christian or Muslim, so you can't even tell the difference. uh okay, I'm trying to see question here. Can women vote in Pakistan? Yes, they can vote in Pakistan. uh why? Okay. Why the Muhammad touched Maryam? Because she was the sex slave of her. She was the slave. You can have having sex with a slave is lawful. Uh, by the way, but Quran says that sex with the slave, which is your right hand possess, i.e. the from the battle of the war, Maria the Copt was a gift. So apparently Muhammad shouldn't have sex with her. But once again, Allah has given special privileges to Muhammad, so Muhammad can do whatever when it comes to sex. Allah created this whole religion for the ding dong of Muhammad. Okay. Aren't there any male activists that would speak against Islam, demeaning men also? Since, dude, in Pakistan you have law 298 and 298 and 295 and 289. Go study these three laws, these three acts of Pakistan, and then you will see what can happen to you if you say something openly against Islam, which will hurt the feeling of the poor crybabies living in Pakistan. These crybabies. Okay. How the gender studies going in Pakistan? Do you think there would be a gender study in Pakistan for which the money was given? You must be living under the rock. I'm sorry to say that, but yeah, that's the reality. Okay. Let me see if there is any. Hey guys, whoever who have not liked my video yet is a bad boy and a bad girl. So whenever you come here, the first thing you have to do is to hit the like button. Okay, let me see if there is another question. Adam, are there co-ed public schools in Pakistan where teenage girls and boys sit together in classroom? Uh, Let me just say 99.9% of the public schools, sorry, public schools, 120% of the public schools are not co-education. Women does not have a separate classroom, but they have a separate area. So the school will be divided with a wall in between. One area is the girls area, one area is the boy area. The classroom next door cannot be a girl classroom. Girl area has girl teacher, woman teacher. Boy areas has boy teacher or male teachers. There are certain high end schools for which you have to pay a lot of money to get your kids educated. They are American slash British kind of schools where you have co-education, yes, and they are 0.01% probably in the very poorish areas in the major cities. The rest of the 99.999% have separation in a way that they have girls area. So in my, I'm not going to say about my school. I was about to give some a lot of information which I shouldn't have. So I was no. Okay, okay, throw it. Throw it. Doesn't matter. I will smash the button several times. Thank you, Hanul. Okay, let's see another one. Are there so many Pakistani in Europe, especially in England? Doesn't the one in Pakistan call them friends of kuffar? Not exactly. It's Goras. You know, they went to Gora country. They are bringing money back home. They are like they're not friends of kuffar. They are just living there. So yeah, they are just living there. What do I think of Benazir Bhutto? Come on, that's a personal question in respect to politics. I think Benazir Bhutto was a she was one of the most cunning, strong politician in Pakistan that I have ever seen. But remember, I used the word cunning. But when it comes to her politics, I don't think even today's politician can beat her in terms of political knowledge and her ability to do politics. And that is why she was killed. But at the same time, I personally do not like her. I personally do not like her agendas. But when it comes to her politics and her knowledge of the politics and how she handled men, man, she knew what she was doing. All right. Pub culture, there is no pub there, man. Who said there is any pub in Pakistan? Okay. There's no pub, buddy. None. You have to like there's no pub. Like there's no bar, pub or anything like that. Okay. So guys, I asked for a poll that should I open a stream where I could say I should give please okay. So I don't think I missed any other question so far. So okay, there is another question by Ummat. Okay. uh, in love with Turkey as Christians, Pakistan. What do you think about Turkey? Very shortly. Okay, Ummat, leave, copy that and save it for my question and answer video. It's not related to the women basically, so let's just put it there. Remember how? Yes, copy this comment, save it, Hanul, in somewhere, and I will do a live Q&A session. Like I said, I sent out a post why I left Islam. Would you like me to open these public Q&A sessions? So I'm starting these public Q&A sessions where I will just take the questions, and anybody who wants to come up, ask me questions live, they can come up and ask me questions about why I left Islam. And I'm gonna do that very soon on that. And yes, Hanu, I saw your question, but this question requires time, a lot of time. So that is why I'm not going to give the answer over here. I will address it in my session why I left Islam. Uh, and I'm gonna do multiple sessions on that probably because I don't think I can address the whole situation in one session whatsoever. So I am still thinking of the time. So I will going to create in such a way that one day it will be early, the other day it will be late. So I will cover at least 2 to 3 time zones in such a way that the guys of the Europe can actually come up as well, and the guys from Indonesia and those part of world can come up as well. So it will be no topic, but why I left Islam, any topic. You can ask me questions about anything and I'll give the answers. The question has to be from the Islamic sources because it's all about why I left Islam. So it has to be from Islamic sources, and we will going to go with that. I have a Pathan friend, and he is very, very. All the Pathans are very stubborn. But one thing for sure about a Pathan: if he says something, he will do it, no matter if he has to kill himself. That's the beauty of a Pathan. If he's a Pathan with true blood, he stated something out of his mouth, he will die, but he will not back out from it. That's the beauty of a Pathan. Number two, they are very honor cultured people. They will die for their honor. They are very, very uh, uh, um, mehman nawaz, guest honoring people. Anything happen to their guest, they will kill themselves. First, they will kill the other who actually did something to their guest. But like Pathans are very honor culture based people, and they are true to their tongue. And when it comes to religion, because they have accepted that religion, they will die for their religion. Yes, hospitable. Yes, extremely hospitable, but at the same time, we call them mad. We call them mad. Like the person cannot be a Pathan if he is not mad enough to be a Pathan, because you have to go to a certain level of insanity to be that kind of a loyal to your religious beliefs, to your tongue of what you stated, to your guest, to your honor. You have to have a certain level of insanity to go to reach that level. Otherwise, you cannot be a Pathan. So that is why we call them, they are half insane. All right, guys. I think that would be it for today. Thanks for the Women March, especially women who are. Let me give you my article. There was a video that I did a few months ago, which was about the woman right, basically, which shows how the woman has to cover himself. According to Ibn Abbas, he said that when the cover has to come on a woman, she can even get rid of one eye, like even one eye, just one eye should be exposed, the rest of the woman has to be 100% covered. And I showed that from Ibn Abbas's statement, from the verse that I showed you previously. But anyhow, let me just show you. This is an article, Rights of Women in Islam. This is my article on my website. It is just a very, very high level article, but I'm sharing it with all of you. It says uneven distribution of inheritance. Uneven distribution of inheritance. Quran chapter number 4, verse number 11. Woman as a sex object. Okay, because that's what Quran is saying. The Hadiths are saying. Spend the night angry with her. The angel cursed her until morning because she did not come in for sex in bed. And then Quran is saying, chapter number 2, verse number 23. A wife is a place of sowing seed for you. This is a tilth for you. So come to your place of cultivation however you wishes and put forth your righteous self. That's what Quran is saying. And then here somebody said, Jews used to say that woman once come to one's wife through the vagina, but being on her back, sorry, adulterating, okay? So she becomes pregnant, the child is this. So the verse came down. So basically they said, like, do not do doggy style. Jews used to say, do not do doggy style, otherwise the child will have a squint. Whereas the hadith was reported through Jurar that Allah sent this verse and said, hey, go to them wherever, however you would like to come. So marrying an underage woman, Quran 65. Thank you so much, Pierre Taylor, for your super chat. Appreciate it. God bless you, brother. Okay, I was, oh, wow, so many comments are coming suddenly. Thank you, Pierce Taylors. Appreciate it, brother. And then marrying an underage woman, I have done multiple streams on that. There is a 10-minute video on that as well, Quran 65 1 to 4 and etc. And then you have tafsir, different tafsir, which is exposing the same thing. Underage women having sex and all. Beating of a woman is Islam. I have done a full topic on that. Muhammad beating his own wife Aisha as well. We have shown it there. You can see that. And then we have like multiple verses on that. And woman beating red, green and blue, it's not like a beating with the toothbrush or toothpaste or something like that. Woman as an object of sin, I have already given you this hadith already. Witness of a woman is half of a man because she is half brain. At least two women has to be equal to one man. Quran is saying that women are inferior in religion and intelligence. Quran chapter number 2 verse number 228. And hadiths also different ruling for women and men. This is very important, by the way. Those who commit sexually unlawful sexual intercourse of your woman, bring against them 4 witnesses among you, and if they testify, confine them guilty women in the house until death takes apart. Quran chapter number 4 verse number 15. Whereas if the two of the men will commit adultery, but if they repent and correct themselves, Allah is accepting justice and merciful. Like, seriously? So if women do that, verse number 15, verse number 16, chapter of An-Nisa, which so-called gave the rights to women. Women commit adultery, kill them. Men commit adultery, okay, if they repent, Allah is accepting of repentance. That's what it is. Okay, Jerry Duke, I do not know what advice you ask. I need your help and advice. I'm talking with a young guy from Egypt and do not fully certain how to help him. Bring him here, buddy. Bring him here. Give him any of my video that you think that you have a discussion with him on, and then bring him here. I'll speak with him. That should be fair enough. Otherwise, you have to give me a specific question what you are talking to him about. And then woman as a prisoner of war is a sex object. Quran chapter number 4 verse number 24. And there are multiple hadiths as well. I'm showing Quran chapter number 23 verse number 5 to 6. And multiple hadiths. Kill a woman if you have killed someone's woman. Now this is also very derogatory. Eye for an eye went into a huge dilemma. Thank you, Ummad, for this. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for super chat. Praise the Lord. Yeah. Yes, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Okay. Now check this out. This is very important. Oh, you who have believed, prescribed for you is legal retribution for those murders. The free for free, slave for slave, female for female. So what happened was, like, look, let's look at Asbabul Nazul, which I have not given in this article, but you can go to Asbabul Nazul or chapter number 2 verse number 108. One group killed two women of other group. They cannot kill as retribution, but rather woman for a woman. So no matter who was fighting, they can only kill a woman because if their woman is being killed. So an innocent woman will be killed. An innocent woman will be killed just because your guy during fighting killed somebody else's woman in a fight. That's Allah's legal retribution. Quran chapter number 2 verse number 178. Trustworthy? You are not trustworthy at all, because when you denounce all your scholars, then come back here. Otherwise, go study your scholars. Okay, coming back. Now, Quran chapter number 2 verse number 178. Read the Asbabul Nazul, you will see two groups were fighting with each other, and due to the fighting of these two groups, this verse came down. So now innocent women will be killed and were killed due to this stupidity. Okay, due to this stupidity of Quran. due to this stupidity of Quran. Now let's read forward. Men and women in heaven. Oh, men and women in Bell BB. Thank you, buddy, for your super chat, man. Appreciate it. Men and women in heaven. Man, women with big boobs, unlimited sex, and every time you will have sex with anyone, Allah will have a hospitalized center where Allah will recreate their hymen so that she will go through another time that you will have another virgin. Every time Allah will recreate the hymen, and that's Allah. Big boobs, unlimited sex with always a virgin woman. I have no idea what Allah was thinking when he was saying all that, but probably it's not Allah who was thinking. It was Muhammad who was thinking from his dirty brain and giving these stupid verses. Because, like, what kind of a stupidity is this in Quran chapter number 2, verse number 178? What kind of a stupidity of big boobs? Veil and hijab in Islam. Quran chapter number 33, verse number 55, 59. What is this? What is this? This is that your wife and daughters and the women of believers to bring down over themselves outer garment that is more suitable with you so that you will not be abused. What do you mean by abused? What do you mean by abused? You know, so you have to cover yourself. It's not about covering the lollipop because the lollipop is now naked or something. What is, how do these current latest scholars explain these stupidities in today's world? How do they explain these things in today's world? Lollipop and all these things, like, this is just so crazy. It's crazy theories. Nothing more, nothing less. Nothing more, nothing less. Why? You know why? Because they are ignorance. They want to hide things. They want to hide things from everyone else. So they will give you crazy theories because they just have theories. Like, you guys know what happened to that stupid idiot Ali Raza who came up and he couldn't even answer one question. You know why he couldn't answer one question? Because he was not expecting these kind of question and answer left rights. He was only expecting that he will go through the page that he created for himself and he will speak for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes talking about that particular thing, and he will do that, and he will do that, and he will and eventually say, hey, see, I did this. And that's all what they do. Trustworthy. Don't you guys do everything like that? And by the way, where is the Asbabul Nazul? Which Asbabul Nazul you don't like? Of 3359? You don't like the Asbabul Nazul of 3359, right? And you think that 416 has an Asbabul Nazul. If I show you 416 does not have an Asbabul Nazul, what will you do? Will you commit? Will you leave your religion right now? Will you leave your religion? Trustworthy. Be a trustworthy man. Be a man. Forget trustworthy. Be a man. Be a man. If 416 does not have Asbabul Nazul, will you quit your religion and denounce Muhammad to be a false prophet right now? Say it. Say it. Say it. Say that you will denounce Islam and Muhammad to be a false prophet if 416, I will show you the Asbabul Nazul does not exist. Say it. Where are you running now? I will go to Asbabul Nazul. I will go to Tafsir ibn Kathir. I will go to Tafsir ibn Jalalain. I will go to Tafsir al-Qurtubi because they are your stupid idiot scholars. Because they are your stupid idiot scholars. Now denounce Muhammad to be a prophet 100% because 416 does not even have Asbabul Nazul. And you are nothing more than a dog who's barking because he has no knowledge. You have no knowledge whatsoever and you are here barking. Let me, because you are not up live, let me show the people how you speak. Check this out. Uh, one more time, Mr. Trustworthy, do you want to say it again? Check this out. Now, are you done with barking? Or you want to bark more? Now get lost and tell your Ali Raza to send somebody better whom I demolished in 10 minutes. So I know you are a dog of Ali Raza. So go back to Ali Raza, okay? And then tell him to be a man and come up live when he can come up live again. Because I asked him a simple question and he ran away. He didn't even answer. You know why? Because he lost the debate as soon as he heard that question. So go back to your father, whose name is Ali Raza, okay, and go speak with him. And come back here when you have something better to say, okay? And I know you, I have finished off Abbas Agha as well. He runs away from me as well, and you should start running before I demolish you as well 100%. Okay? So do not play games with me, so-called trustworthy. I know you people and I know all of your cult together. Okay? So now get lost, and if you have something to say from Asbabul Nuzul, you would have said that already. You have nothing to say from Asbabul Nuzul. 3959. You clueless piece of garbage. Go back to your Ali Raza and learn your Islam from there. And when you will learn enough from there, who actually have no knowledge of Islam, then come back here and then talk to me. And he has given these dogs to come over here. I know you people. All right, guys, I need to go now, but maybe sometime later, tomorrow or day after, I will come back again and we will actually demolish some more claims of these so-called scholar of Islam. Walking the dog, you are too late, sister, brothers. Right now, I am now leaving. We have to go to Cross and the Crescent now. So I'm gonna go up to Cross and Crescent now, and we will talk over there. All right, guys. Take care. Have a blessed day, evening, or night, wherever you are. Thanks for watching. It was supposed to be a short stream, but it was like almost a 90 minutes long stream already. So take care. God bless you all. We have seen the women rights in Pakistan, and we have seen how the dogs manifest when they see these things because they have no knowledge of. So take care, guys. God bless everyone. Take care. Bye bye.